In the stillness of the night, the air hung heavy with an unsettling tension, as if the very fabric of reality was holding its breath. The moon, a silent witness, cast a pale glow over the garden, illuminating the gnarled branches of the olive trees that stood like sentinels, guarding secrets of ages past. The flickering torches scattered throughout the area flickered uncertainly, their flames dancing and casting eerie shadows that twisted and turned as if alive, creating a tapestry of darkness and light. The whispers of the night were punctuated by the soft crunch of footsteps on the gravel path, a sound that echoed ominously in the quiet, signaling the approach of a group that had come for a purpose both grave and momentous. At the forefront of this gathering stood Judas Iscariot, a figure once synonymous with loyalty and friendship, now cloaked in the heavy shroud of betrayal. The weight of his decision bore down upon him, a burden that seemed to grow heavier with each step he took toward the man he once called friend. Just hours earlier, he had shared a meal with Jesus, the warmth of fellowship enveloping them, laughter mingling with the aroma of freshly baked bread. They had dipped their hands into the same bowl, a gesture of communion that now felt like a cruel joke, a bitter reminder of the bond that had been severed by greed and confusion. Judas felt the eyes of his fellow soldiers and temple guards upon him, their expectations palpable. They were eager for the moment that would lead to the capture of the one they had deemed a threat. Yet, in that moment of anticipation, Judas was acutely aware of the weight of his own heart. The 30 silver coins dangled in his mind like a noose, a symbol of his failure to comprehend the true value of the love he had betrayed. The darkness that had crept into his soul had clouded his judgment, leading him down a path he could not turn back from. As he approached the clearing where Jesus awaited him, the air grew thick with an unspoken tension. There, under the watchful gaze of the olive trees, stood Jesus, unflinching, embodying a calm that seemed to defy the chaos surrounding them. The light from the torches flickered across his face, illuminating the serenity that radiated from him, a stark contrast to the turmoil that churned within Judas. In that moment, it was as if time itself had paused, allowing Judas to confront the reality of his actions. With a heart pounding in his chest, Judas stepped forward, his breath shallow, and delivered the sign that would forever mark him as a betrayer. He leaned in, pressing his lips against the cheek of the man who had once called him friend. The kiss, intended as a token of love and loyalty, transformed into an act of profound treachery, a moment that would echo through the annals of history. It was a gesture that sealed his fate and the fate of the one he had betrayed. "Judas," Jesus spoke, his voice steady and filled with sorrow. "Are you betraying the Son of Man with a kiss?" The words hung in the air, heavy with heartbreak. There was no anger, no condemnation in his tone, only an acceptance of the moment that had come to fruition. Jesus knew this was the hour that had been foretold, the beginning of a journey that would lead to the cross, a path laden with suffering yet illuminated by the promise of redemption. As the guards moved to seize Jesus, a surge of protectiveness erupted from Peter. In a desperate bid to defend his teacher, he drew his sword, the blade glinting in the torchlight, and struck out, severing the ear of the high priest's servant. The chaos of the moment erupted, tension spilling over into violence, but Jesus intervened with a grace that transcended the turmoil around him. "Put your sword away," he commanded, his voice cutting through the chaos like a beacon of peace. "Shall I not drink the cup the Father has given me?" In that instant, the true nature of Jesus' mission became clear. He was not here to incite rebellion or to wage war. He was here to fulfill a divine purpose, to embrace the suffering that lay ahead. Even amidst the treachery and betrayal, he chose the path of peace, embodying a strength that was rooted in love and compassion. In a final act of mercy, Jesus reached out to the wounded servant, his hands steady and gentle. With a touch that spoke volumes of his unwavering love, he healed the man, restoring not only his ear, but also the essence of humanity that had been fractured in that moment of violence. It was a poignant reminder that even in the face of betrayal, love could still reign supreme. The silence of the night enveloped the scene once more, the flickering torches casting long shadows that danced among the olive trees, as if nature itself mourned the events that had transpired. Betrayal, though painful, revealed the depths of human emotion, and in this moment, it became a catalyst for something greater. Jesus faced the betrayal not with weakness, but with an extraordinary strength, a divine purpose that would ultimately lead to the redemption of the world. Judas, standing amidst the shadows of his choices, felt the weight of history bearing down upon him. The painful kiss he had delivered would echo through time, a symbol of betrayal that transcended his own life. Yet it was also a testament to the grace that Jesus embodied, a grace that would not only forgive, but also transform the narrative of humanity. In the stillness of that night, amidst the flickering flames and the shadows of olive trees, a profound truth emerged. Even in the depths of betrayal, love and purpose could shine through, illuminating the path to redemption for all.
Thank you for watching this video. If you found the content meaningful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Faith and Glory channel so you won't miss out on more inspiring videos about faith and life values. See you in the next video!